I think if he doesn't get in the playoffs this year, I think that this could be his last year.
I don't think so.
So we're back. Another episode 86 of the Dan and Ninko Show. A unbelievable weekend of great football. And then that pooper of Monday night.
Your boy.
Oh,
boy.
Dude, that was going to be the
gone.
signature game for ESPN. They never get a Monday night wild card Monday night football ever.
Definitely picked the wrong one.
And they had that after you had insane games. How could you say this weekend? Whoa, I almost hit little.
How's it
game.
insane?
It was great. Great football.
Insane.
You had Jacksonville coming back from a basic romping. And then.
But that's just bad football, though.
It's still entertaining. It's still entertaining football. You didn't think there was good football? You had the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills going down to the wire.
Yeah, no, that's because Buffalo's so overrated.
But I'm still saying it's good football. You don't like the football?
It pisses you off because you just know if the Patriots made the wild card weekend, they could have easily won a game.
What?
They could have easily beat like the Bengals or the Bills.
Dan.
The Bills almost lost to a third-string quarterback.
Dan, I want to give you shaken baby. I want to shake the shit out of you. Because how can you sit here?
How can you say that
the Patriots offense was terrible. They were
better
stagnant.
than Baltimore.
It was like watching paint dry. It was brutal.
Not the end. Not that Buffalo game. You even admitted it.
Shake them. This episode of the Dan and Ninko Show is brought to you by Killer Beard Tonic. This is your beard oil.
Yeah.
This is your shit, man.
Good stuff.
And it's made with coconut and jojobal oil.
That's some of the oils that are in there.
It's for a soft and manageable beard. I mean, I don't have a badass beard like you do, but I'm going to try this Killer Beard oil.
If you want results like this is what I use.
I think you should do a Killer hair growth serum. Put it on the head like Miracle Grow. Bang.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
You've tried everything.
I'm going to continue. So we need to come out with something. We need to come out with Killer Ninko hair. Does anyone remember the movie called The Peanut Butter Solution? It was back in the day. It was a movie. This kid was in like a coma.
Can you see if you can find that, DJ?
And they put this miracle. They put like this. There was like this old home where there was like, it was sketchy and scary, and they went inside, and like the people that died in the house fire were like ghosts, and they told this kid how to make this peanut butter solution, and they put this peanut butter solution on their hair, and it grows like insane, and this kid puts it on the peanut butter solution 1985 trailer. Play it. I'm telling you, he puts it downstairs, and in school he grows pubes.
What the fuck? I've never even heard of this.
There it is.
Michael's a normal boy in an abnormal position.
He had an accident.
Some sort of extraordinary fright.
Michael, where's your hair?
That's Dan.
His hair on scum.
What a loony.
Now, he's got one hairy problem. And he's about to find a solution.
What the?
You can't just come into our house, can you? Ghosts can go anywhere.
It's a ghost.
In the least likely place you think.
Here's old Charlie's recipe.
A jar of peanut butter.
Don't eat too much of it or wash out.
But the peanut butter solution is just the beginning
It's growing so fast.
of an even bigger problem.
Mr. Judas, it's moving.
Human hair grows only half an inch a month. No more.
What the hell?
Well done, son.
I don't think it's natural, Dad.
It's the peanut butter solution.
This is a classroom, not a barbershop. A toast to this new hair, long made grow.
Oh, I want this.
Stop growing. What will happen to Michael?
He's like falling over.
It's a hair-raising, heartwarming comedy adventure for your whole family. See the peanut butter solution.
Peanut butter solution. That's what we need.
You gotta be kidding me.
Killer peanut butter
How the
solution.
hell did you even find that movie?
I don't know. I watched
How old were you when you watched that?
I was a baby. I was a kid, maybe 3, 4. I got a great memory until I played football. Then I don't remember much.
What the fuck?
That's a great movie. Check it out. Peanut butter solution. You probably can't even find it.
When was the last time you saw that movie? Like 2 weeks ago?
No, probably when I was 10, 11, 12. I don't remember, but I still remember the movie. So yeah, this killer beard
Wow.
tonic. This is some good shit, man. I can't wait to try the hair growth serum.
You could put like biotin in it.
Biotin. Yeah, biotin. Copper.
You know all about that.
A little
don't
bit
you?
of copper is good for the hair follicle. You got to block the DHT. That's what makes male.
We should bring you in as an expert to help try to
you
create
got hair,
new products.
right? You just shave your head.
Shave it.
You got hair there, or is it like sparse?
It's sparse at the top.
So you got a little like. You got bangs, but nothing behind it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're getting there.
I mean, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do the LeBron James. I'll freaking transplant it. I don't give a shit. I'll take it from my chest. I'll take it wherever you can.
Move it all over.
I'll have freaking wires up
How many
there.
surgeries have you had?
How many surgeries have I
Like,
had?
yeah, the hair plug stuff.
I've had none.
Then what have they done?
I do it. Go to Dr. Lopresti. Go to Matthew
but
Lopresti. Go
your
to
commercial says you
Leonard
did something.
Hair. No, it says I went for a consultation. Go for a consultation because there's
what
things.
the consultation say to you though? What did
They
have to
tell
do?
you to do the Rogaine foam. There's a laser treatment, red laser therapy you can do.
Your cap.
You have to stop it before you lose it, or it's gone. So that's what the commercial is. There's no false advertising here.
But
I never did a transplant. I never did one. I will eventually.
But aren't you still losing it though?
No, you prevent it. You stop the hair loss. You can stop it.
So
prolong
you had that bald spot.
I
in the
got a
back the whole
yarmulke.
time?
I've had a yarmulke for a long time.
Oh, okay, so it's been a
Flesh-colored.
long time.
Yeah, my dad has a song. He goes, he has a yarmulke. It is flesh colored. He wears a laser cap. It don't do shit for him. That's Captain Insano's song.
So what you're gonna do? You'll do a hair transplant?
I'll do the front. Yeah, I'll do the front. I'll keep a little.
Isn't
balls.
it painful?
Oh, it's probably terribly painful.
Yeah, don't they just sew it into your head?
No, they take each individual hair follicle and they place it.
Yeah, but how do they get it in?
They freaking make a cut, put it in. It's
Jesus.
fucking painful, man.
How long does it take?
I mean, I think Wes Welker's had like 3 of them, 3 transplants. But he did the freaking where they rip you from ear to ear. That's a tough one. That's like where they scalp you. They take a strip from your ear all the way around to the other ear. That I can't do that one because I like to fade.
I want to look this up.
Looks painful. What are you looking for? The
Oh, he went
transplant?
to the Leonard Hair Transplant
Yeah,
Associates.
Dr. Leonard. He's my guy.
I didn't know that.
Yep, Leonard. Dr.
look.
Leonard. Yeah, he was gone, and then he did a bunch of them. They hurt, man. Dave Portnoy has had a hair transplant. All these guys, a lot of guys. Who's the redhead guy, the announcer? Scalabrini.
Oh, Brian
He's had
Scalabrine.
one.
Yeah,
Tom Curran.
you were in
he's
the
had
commercial
a
with him.
transplant. I haven't done a transplant. I will eventually. I'll jump in there.
So that's good. That's like next.
Why not?
That's next up.
What I first might do is shave my head just to see. Because if I look okay shaved head, maybe I'll try it. But I got this cone head going on. It's a bad deal. Peanut butter solution. Check it out.
That's it. That's what you're gonna do next.
Yeah.
Have you tried to do something like that?
No. I love my. I
Are
don't
you going to now?
I
Like
don't want to lose my hair.
it looks like
Who
peanut
wants
butter.
to lose their hair?
It looked like
Nobody.
But what was in the concoction? It was like peanut butter. What else?
That it was like peanut butter, like dead flies, an egg, cobwebs.
So you're gonna try it?
No, it's not going to work. Never tried it. Anyway, can we get back to your nonsense? The Patriots wouldn't have. The Patriots.
I'm not the only one that says it. There's lots of people that are saying it. They almost beat the Bengals.
Who's saying it?
Your boy Zoe said it.
The guy that works for the Patriots, the guy that's employed.
He bashes them.
Yeah, right.
More than
He's
anybody
talking,
else.
He's the radio. He's the voice of the Patriots.
He's on the station that just bashes the shit out of every Boston sport there is. That's like they fire you if you don't bash them enough.
Well, those guys make their living on being negative.
He didn't see Lou Merlone say that it was that the part of the reason he left was because he just couldn't. They just kept making him get more negative, more negative, more negative.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Marlone? What was that?
Lou
one?
Merlone.
Where'd he go?
I don't think he's anywhere.
Oh, he's nowhere.
No.
If I'm not working, I don't know. We might have to take this whole thing to Florida. We'll see.
Jesus, you're back to there now.
I'm going down to Florida.
So what do you think this morning with all the announcements? The Patriots starting an interview for offensive coordinator. They got Keenan McCardell interviewing him. Keenan McCardell used to be a wide receiver. He's a wide receivers coach for the Vikings.
Oh yeah, the Vikings were great
Their receivers are good.
because they're talented receivers.
So what, you don't like
isn't
that?
a good group a good group of Jeffrey and Thielen? You think those guys, when that coach walked in, they were like, "Now I know how to catch a football. Now I know how to run."
You say that about
routes."
any coach, though.
Yeah, you have to have talent.
Yeah.
So that's what they need. They need a Jeffrey or a Adam Thielen, or like you could have
You also
a
need
great
a coach, though, too.
No, you need the
Need both.
talent with a coach. It's a combination. You can't have a great coach and have shitty talent and expect them to be like all-stars.
Well, you didn't see that Monty Ossenfort now, the guy that used to be in the front office of the Patriots for a long time. He's now the GM of the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
So you don't think there's going to be like a little deal for Hopkins coming in there? Third-round pick for...
I don't want Hopkins. He's too old.
He's 31 or 32.
He's old. With a 10-game suspension.
Okay.
You know the next one is a year out.
Okay, but
I think he's older than that.
But then who else you go after? Like T. Higgins, where you have to give up 2 first-round
No,
picks?
you draft a good receiver.
Well, that doesn't really work all the time.
Well, who's a free agent that you could go get?
The top free agents are Jacoby Myers,
You know what you got there.
OBJ,
Nope. He won't be ready.
and that's really it.
Well, then you don't sign anybody and you just hope
You
your
can trade for
running
T.
game-
Higgins.
T. Higgins.
They're not going to be able to really sign T. Higgins most likely. His contract's up. His rookie deal is up.
What was I
They
gonna
still
look
have to
up
get.
just now?
They still have to get Chase
Oh,
signed.
Hopkins.
Yeah. You don't like the Hopkins thing?
Hopkins? No. He's
Why?
really old. I think he's older than that.
He's
I
like
wanna say
31 or 32.
33 or 34. Did you see that? I saw a terrible story. Like his mom is blind.
Yeah, she got acid thrown on her.
Yes.
He's 30 years old.
Well, I just don't think that's.
She
gonna
goes to
solve
like all his games too.
I know she does. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Um.
You know, with him, he's a huge car guy,
Oh, he's a car guy.
big time.
He's probably got a lot because he's made a lot.
Yeah. He has like the Rob Ninkovich wish collection.
Whoa, wrong thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Every time I buy a Mega Millions ticket, there's one winner in Maine. Did they ever come out who won that?
No.
1 point something billion.
Yeah.
Are you shitting
Well, just
me?
think about that though. Like the lump sum is probably like
Oh, it's probably
800 million,
No,
and then you have
six-
taxes, so you're 400 million bucks.
400. That would really suck, wouldn't it? 400 million.
No, it's a lot. I just
Yeah, from where it was to what you
yeah,
get.
it's just like looking
Oh,
at that.
man, if
Like
you live
where
in
the hell does that money
Massachusetts,
go?
oof, millionaire tax. Well, it's politicians want to drive Cadillacs too.
Yeah, the report this morning is the Patriots are split internally on whether to upgrade their wide receiver talent. But if they acquire a veteran number 1 receiver, it'll be via trade. It'll most likely not be in the draft.
Unfortunately, I don't see that working out. You have to get good talent in the draft.
But the
They've
problem-
missed on all their good drafts.
They haven't missed.
They have an opportunity to get an actual game changer.
They're gonna have to get an offensive tackle though. Like that's what they're gonna have to get.
Don't you think you could go find a tackle versus like a game-changing receiver?
I think you could get like Orlando Brown from the Chiefs, who's a free agent, and then you'd have to rely on Trent Brown moving to right tackle.
They
I
need
think.
to have they need to. You would think of all the money that these teams just waste. Why don't they have like a psychologist who can figure out what drives you, what's your motivating factor? Because if it's contracts or money, then they'd realize, okay, once we pay this guy, he's going to shut it down. Like, I mean, look at Cliff Kingsbury. His ass is in Taiwan or something right now with his smoke show girlfriend. Like, he don't want to coach. He's got $25 million coming his way. He's going to be on a payroll till 2027.
Do you think it was weird though that he bought a one-way ticket to Thailand?
He's not coming back
But look, why Thailand?
because he can do whatever he wants in
Be a
Thailand.
weirdo.
Yeah. And nobody cares. But he's got his girlfriend with him. Maybe they do weird stuff.
I don't think did he have his girlfriend with him?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I posted the story.
Oh, you posted the story? Oh, because it's another coach getting the bag.
Yeah, getting another bag full of money. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't, like they did the football life. His office his office space looked like he was ready to get fired. There was like one picture up.
Yeah. You see that Byron Leftwich they fired or reportedly fired after the game, but the reports were that they wanted to fire him on the bye week. They just kept him around.
Tom,
What's up with your boy Tom?
he should retire.
He's not going to.
No, he won't.
Yeah. Well, you were dead set that he was retiring after this year.
I thought he was going to retire, and then he retired and came back. And now that he's divorced and probably has just football to keep his focus on, like that's going to be what.
He doesn't look good though. Like that's the like.
He'll probably go to like Vegas, something.
But
he's going to go somewhere. Somebody's going to pay him.
But the thing is, though, is like.
You know, he kind of reminded me of 19 Tom. Like he looked like he was ready to just get the game over with.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I'm ready to just move on from here. Like, let's not.
But where are you going to go to get better talent on the wide receiver side? Like they got
a
lot of talent.
Went to Vegas. I mean, you got Adams.
You have one though. He has
good
two.
Tight end.
He has two good receivers.
They have what's his name? The white boy.
Renfro did nothing this past year.
Yeah, he was hurt.
I don't.
You got the white kid slot. You know, Tom likes that.
But the Raiders' defense isn't as good as the Buccaneers' defense.
The who?
The Raiders' defense is not as good as the Buccaneers' defense.
Well, the Bucs underperformed them defensively, but the Raiders' defense was like 31st in the league.
Yeah,
and I like the DC.
Who was the DC there? Patrick Graham?
Pat Graham.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But, you know, I don't know. How do you get a team to play well in Vegas? Like, hey, it's Tuesday, guys. I really want you to go to bed early. Boom, 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 boom.
Maybe Tom will be doing that.
You know,
you think Tom will go to Vegas and like eat a cheeseburger or something like that?
His girlfriend might keep him. It's not his girlfriend.
It is.
Well, he'll find many a girlfriend.
He's got that
Vegas.
one. That's the same way Giselle's got the jiu-jitsu instructor that she's been out with again. You see that again?
Someone in the arm bar. Tap.
She's out with the jiu-jitsu instructor again?
That bothers me.
Why? Because it definitely was like it was before the marriage was over.
Yeah, I mean, it just like imagine like you're pissed off, you want to do something about it. The jiu-jitsu guy's like, "Come on, huh? Come on."
Well, I think it's funny.
Something.
It's that
do something. Which one? Oh, you're right-handed, aren't you? Yeah.
We're getting divorced. We're going on family vacations with the jiu-jitsu instructor now.
I don't like that at all.
That was pretty quick.
I don't like that at all. That's what baseball bats are for.
But he gets a hold of you, you're done.
No, he wouldn't. Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Yeah, you coming after him with your peanut butter on your head and everything.
Hey, the peanut butter solution. Check it out.
The middle of the night peanut butter.
What's like what's like an 80s movie you loved growing up?
Ghostbusters.
That was probably 90s.
That was 80s.
I don't know. Ghostbusters
Pretty sure
original?
80s. Yeah.
TJ, pull it up. Ghostbusters original. I think that was like 90, 91.
I think it was 80s.
I don't know.
1984, Robert. Jesus. This is before your peanut butter fucking hair growth.
I like
fucking
Over
movie.
the Top. Stallone.
What was that one? Bloodsport was a good one.
Bloodsport, really good one.
It's Kumite.
Doing the splits.
Yeah. That was a good one.
He had some good ones. Van Damme had some great ones.
Yeah. Seagal had some good ones from the 80s.
Lionheart.
Yeah. Some of the Rocky movies were in the 80s. I think Rocky 4, the best Rocky movie.
The Rockies are... It's crazy that they put Rocky in the Boxing Hall of Fame, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's
all
stupid.
fake. He never got punched once. Like, how the hell are you going to put somebody... It's like putting an actor in the football
Put the
Hall
guy
of
who
Fame.
played Rudy in the Hall of Fame.
Come on. He was in Goonies. Now he's in the Football Hall of Fame. College Football Hall of Fame.
I don't understand that at all.
I mean, I know it brought like a bunch of attention to the sport, which that maybe I could see, but it wouldn't put him like... Don't they like bronze your fist? Don't they like... I think...
doesn't that statue actually exist though of him?
It does. No, but I'm saying it is in Philly. They have the
that's what I
statue
mean.
down on the side, and people actually wait in lines to take a photo with it. He never got punched. He never fought any angry Russian guy. Never happened. It's a movie.
Yeah, Clubber Lang didn't take him out.
Mr. T didn't touch him. It's all misses. It's crazy.
He didn't fight Tommy in the street fight.
Him and Apollo. He's Chubbs.
Yeah. I know, Chubbs.
Lost his hand.
He could be in the golfing Hall of Fame, right?
He could be.
Put Adam Sandler in there?
Back to school.
Put Adam Sandler in the Hall of Fame. They definitely agree with that.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get that
And
either. I think in the Boxing Hall of Fame, I don't know if this is accurate or not, But I think they have the actual your hands. Like I think they have your fist like in bronze. Like I think they make a mold of your fist and then they put those all out. For like, in football it's your bust. I think boxing it's like your fist, which would actually be pretty cool. I don't even know where that's at, the Boxing Hall of Fame. I think it's like maybe Ohio or something. It's got to be in the Midwest. But that'd be a cool. I want to take Captain Insano. I want to go on a little trip. I want to go to the Football Hall of Fame. I want to go to the Boxing Hall of Fame. That's what I want to do.
The reason why Rocky's in the Hall of Fame is the running, the underdog, the icon, the fighter. Rocky's recognition was among an homage to American grit embodied in a nobody, like most of us, who became a contender and then a champion. That's what it says.
So you put him in the Hall of Fame. I would say, like, okay, put more eyes on the sport. Great. I don't think you put him, like, Rocky. Rocky's actually? Or is it Rocky that's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think it's Rocky. Well, actually, maybe it's Sylvester Stallone. No, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like Rambo.
Tulsa King. Check it out. He's on some stuff, man.
I actually just started last night watching, what is it? The other one.
What?
Yellowstone.
The first episode series?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
No.
It's pretty good. I like it.
And the Boxing Hall of Fame is in New York.
We're going to get yelled at if we don't have a beer. People are like, yo,
It's in the fridge behind you now.
Oh, let's go.
Go in the new magical fridge.
I think I bought these at Dick's the other day, and they were on sale. But I bought another pair on Amazon, and I think they weren't real. I think these are the real deal. The ones before were fake.
The Amazon ones?
Yeah, I think the Amazon ones were
They got you?
Yeah. I think they got me.
Why?
Because these are way more comfortable and, like, softer. Oh, boy. What do we want? Some Jack Abbeys?
I don't care.
That's big. What's this one?
That's an IPA.
IPA. Oh, Night Shift. Gronk? 87?
87. Looks like a little Gronk owl.
Grunk's doing some hella commercials these days. Oh, we should put some.
What?
Put freeze pops in there, man.
What?
Freeze pops.
Where the hell do you come up with this shit?
Like, who doesn't like freeze pop?
No, I get it, but like,
You'd eat like 6 of them.
yeah, but where did that come from?
My brain.
I know it's like
'Cause
today.
it has a
Today
freezer.
you're on freeze pops and peanut butter
Solution.
solution. Like what the hell?
Your beard oil. We talked about hair. You got a fridge with a freezer. We should have some snacks in there. Oh my God, is that good? This is good. Night Shift.
That's good. It's a double.
That's good stuff. Double down.
It's a double IPA.
Mine's kind of flat. Is yours flat or is that the way it's supposed to be?
It's not flat. It's a double IPA. A little different.
8%. That's a big one.
All right, so back to the Patriots. What do you think now about that they're interviewing now? Like they're finally actually interviewing offensive coordinators.
I think Billy O doesn't want to come here.
They're interviewing them.
I know, but I don't. I think that's just to like.
I just think it's like a formality right now.
I think Bill's probably like, hey, yes, hey Billy, would you be interested coming back offense coordinator? Bill, like I got a thing here. I'm really enjoying it, and I got other opportunities. I don't know if that's a great spot for me. Well, could you just schedule it and make it look like we're doing something here?
So who do you think they're going to hire then?
I don't know. I freaking have no idea.
Nick Cayley, they're interviewing him today.
No, I don't think. I think Kaylee's gonna go.
Well, he interviewed for the Jets yesterday, and he's interviewing for the Patriots today.
Yeah, I think he'll go.
There's another name that came up, a name I know you're not going to like. Adam Gase.
No.
Yeah.
He'll really help Mac. Him and Mac will be like buddies.
He actually is a good offensive coordinator, though.
Yeah, maybe that's his best fit. He doesn't have to run a team, just be an offensive coordinator. I heard another name that I'm like, what? He's still around? He's still coaching? What the heck? He was a Canadian football coach, and then he was the Bears head coach.
Oh, I
And
know
he
who you're
had, like,
talking about. The
the
weird
head-
name. His different name.
Yeah, with glasses. He looked like
Yeah.
a Unabomber or something, like somebody that's done, like, just weird guy. What the heck was his name? Hold on. Mark Trestman?
Yeah, Trestman.
Trestman.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Trestman.
Yeah, I forgot about that. There's Rappaport just reported that New England is interviewing Bill O'Brien, and
Why interview him? Like, he's good.
O'Brien is and has been a favorite of Robert Kraft, as well as other high ups in the Patriots organization.
This is going to go to the high ups. It's not going to go to Bill. It's going to go to Kraft.
What do you think? What do you think happened with the whole Jerod Mayo thing that came up like the night that we shot the last podcast? We even talked about that.
I think they would have been.
Which I think I talked to
I
you
think they would
about.
have looked silly about letting him go.
You
Mayo-
said he was leaving. I said he wasn't.
Yeah,
leaving.
I said he was.
I
gonna
said he
leave.
wasn't leaving.
He was
though.
gonna, unless they hit him with a bag of money and say, "Listen, we drafted you top 10. We paid you heavily. You were in the corporate world. We persuaded you to come into coaching because you had to have some type of climbing the ladder, not a slow climb, an exponentially quick climb. Come on in. You'll be here. You'll have plenty of opportunities to work your way up. You're not an assistant. You're a position coach coming in. That doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
Give you a position coaching job. Then this year, we understand that you have some interest. You took a couple interviews. He's here. Well, you're going to have to put me in a higher pay grade. Like, you're going to have to pay me $1 million plus. That's what I think.
How much?
$1 million plus.
I think it's more than that.
No, how are you going to pay him $2 million?
They were paying Josh like $4 or $5
He's not
million.
a coordinator. They're not going to name him the coordinator.
He's the associate head coach now.
assistant head coach
Or whatever.
which is just fluff. That's just a fluff title.
It's not really fluff.
It's fluff. You're not doing much. You got Bill Belichick as the head coach.
Supposedly he's leading. He's going to be leading most of the meetings and everything. They're grooming him to be the head coach of the team.
Yeah, of course. That's what you give them. Hey, we're going to make you this, and then you check all the boxes. You've been here. You've been a player for us. You've been a captain. You've had a career. Your family's from here. Your kids are in school here. You don't want to go somewhere else.
Well, I don't think he wanted to go anywhere else. I think he was going
you
to.
If you're going to get $5 to $10 million bucks, like guaranteed,
Yeah.
you're going to go.
I never understood like when the Browns were asking to interview him as the DC, and he was saying he was going to go. Like he was never going to go be a DC for the Browns.
No, unless the Patriots didn't make a move, give him a bigger title, give him a big pay bump. Which he's made $50 million plus in his career, so it's like the money to him. It's like I'm working my way up to be a head coach. That's what I want to be.
Yeah.
So it helps to get the pay bump, but
So do you think that they
it's more so a head coaching opportunity.
do you think they promised him that he'd be the head coach after Bill leaves?
I don't think you can do that with the rules in place. But
Yeah,
I think
but
you could give him.
you also couldn't give Brady a free rent at
you
TB12
could-
at
you
Foxborough.
could give a very lucrative handshake
Yeah.
and saying when the opportunity comes, you will have a very, very high probability of being the next guy here. So,
Yeah.
stick around.
But you think that actually happened though?
That was the case?
Yeah.
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like that would be the case?
It
No,
has
I
to
don't
be.
see Bill coaching for 5 more years. I think Bill.
I think he's 3 years.
I think if he doesn't get in the playoffs this year, I think that this could be his last year.
I don't think so.
Why not? He hasn't gotten there since 2019.
Because I'm telling you, it's
gonna be
about a business. So the optics of it, of firing what people consider is the greatest head coach of all time, is the wrong optics that the Crafts are going to want.
What's the
He's
difference
that
between
close.
firing the head coach and never not re-signing the greatest quarterback to ever play the position to a contract and letting him walk and go win a Super Bowl? That's
That
like
was
the same
that was
comparative.
Brady's decision.
No,
That wasn't Robert Kraft's decision. It wasn't Bill Belichick's decision. It was Brady's decision to leave.
It was their decision by what they gave.
It wasn't the
option.
money. Okay, here. How about this? That year, right? The worst team in the NFL was the Jacksonville Jaguars. They were 2-14. So you mean to tell me that Tampa gave him $25 million a year? If the Jaguars said we will give you a guaranteed $40 million a year, you're saying he would have went to the Jaguars?
He would have. He was going to go to the Saints.
No, but
he was going to go to the Saints.
Yeah, but
and
the Saints had a team though.
Drew Brees was going to retire.
Yeah, the
he
Saints
was
had
going
a
to go to the
team.
Saints.
They just
Drew
came off of
Brees saw
playoffs.
that he was going to go to the Saints. He was like, "Oh no, I'm coming back because I don't want that to happen." So Drew Brees came back. He didn't go to the Saints.
Yep.
Then he was going to go to Oakland or wherever. All that collusion, the Miami Dolphins, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And then,
But if you're saying it's the money,
no,
I'm saying
it's a combination of roster because he needed
that's
players
that's the more
and
of
the money.
Okay, but
The Patriot roster was garbage.
that's what I'm saying. He didn't
And
go.
they-
He didn't go back to New England not because of the money.
Yes.
He went back. He didn't go back to New England because the roster
The
wasn't.
roster wasn't good,
and they didn't have a
offered
way
him
to
1
fix
year,
it.
$15 million contract.
I don't. The money didn't matter though. It just didn't
That's
matter.
such bullshit. That's like saying because he had a supermodel wife, he shouldn't get paid to what the rest of the league got paid. I hate.
He always did that though.
No, he didn't.
He was never even in the top 5
Because
of
that's what the
quarterbacks.
Patriots don't pay people. They don't want to pay people.
But he
top
could
money.
he could have just said, "I'm not going to sign, and I'm going to go test free agency." He never did.
He built his legacy through taking less and staying on a roster with a good roster, and then that's how they negotiated with everyone else. They said, "How can we pay you top whatever money when our quarterback doesn't even make close to top money?" And everybody else was on that same bullshit scale.
But how all of a
And now
sudden
people don't
did he
give a
just
shit.
say 1 year? It's like, no, I want to be a top paid quarterback
No.
now.
He said
he left because the roster
No,
wasn't good,
because
and they
Tom
knew
Brady
it couldn't be good.
Was worth more than $15 million. He got 50. You take $15 million for 1 season guaranteed, or 50 over 2 for a loaded roster. You're going to 50 over 2.
But that's what I'm saying though. But if he went to the Jaguars and they said 2-year 80 guaranteed, you're saying if you use that logic that he would have just said, "Fuck it, I'm going to go to the Jaguars."
He might have.
He
might
wouldn't-
have said
never
because-
would have.
Because any
Never would've.
person that's 100% confident in their abilities would say, "I'll take this shitty team and make them my caliber."
People act like though that the Buccaneers gave him all this money. He wasn't even. I don't think he was even in the top 5 that year in quarterbacks.
No, because he was 40 years old.
But it wasn't about the money. It was about the roster. 100% was about the roster. That's why he left. If it was a $10 million, you don't think Robert Kraft would have figured out something? He did it all the time with, putting together, the TB12 studio. Which, I mean, how much rent do you think he's paid for the TB12 studio in Gillette Stadium? Or
It went up when he left.
yeah, it kicked in.
It did.
Before that, how much did he pay? Probably $7 years, $7 for rent.
$1 a month. I can't pull it up.
So
I don't have
what?
freaking service
So what
lines.
happens with Tom Brady now?
He's gonna go to Vegas, or depending on Tua, Miami could possibly take him.
I think they're going to give Tua another shot in Miami.
That Tua is one shot away from never playing again.
Miami's got to be worried if Tua doesn't play again, of him filing a lawsuit against them.
Yeah, that's
So that's why I don't think they're going to.
He's gonna have to make a decision. Does he continue to try and play, or does he get paid for the rest of his life?
He's
Because
gonna play though.
He is. He's 24 years old.
Yeah, he's gonna play. Yeah, Brady goes to the Raiders. I mean, so I think it's pretty
he goes to the
straightforward.
Raiders.
I don't think there's anywhere else that makes really sense because San Francisco can't. Right? They have a number 3 pick. They still have there in Trey Lance. The kid Purdy. I mean,
You think
if he wins one more
relationship-
game.
What teams does he have a relationship? Mike Vrabel. I don't think Tennessee would be a good.
But
fit.
who's he? Tennessee has no weapons whatsoever
No,
other than Derrick
like that's
Henry.
a bad fit.
Yeah.
Miami, but I think if he goes to Miami, that's a bad look for the collusion thing.
If Tua didn't have a good year, I could have seen Miami, but they got to give Tua another shot, and they're going to.
I think he's going to Vegas. That's where
Yeah.
I think he's going.
Yeah. Well, you were convinced he wasn't going to play this year or next year.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I think he's going to Vegas.
His is going to be like the.
Speaking of the Dolphins, you see that I posted a video of Mike McDaniel vaping on the sidelines.
Is that legal?
No.
It's illegal, right?
Yeah, he had like in his glove.
Is that weed or is that nicotine?
It had to be weed the way he was at the end in the press conference.
I mean, how did he think? Why can't you just go in the locker room and do that? Like at halftime,
know.
just take a couple hits when you're. He had it in his hand like this, and not only did he do, he's like,
Yeah, he took a rip on it.
It was in his hand. Okay, it's hidden. Black gloves, black pen. But then the way he did it, he was like,
but he did it slowly though. He was like, and then, I mean, they got a problem there. I think
Yeah, I told you they had a problem when they signed
No,
the
you
guy.
said you liked him for a little bit.
No, I did. I said he was quirky.
That's what you said at first. Then when they were winning, you're like, "Oh, he's probably pretty good" and all that. I mean, he did a decent job with
This is what he'll
the
play.
play calling.
He'll coach until he gets a second contract. And he'll
No.
get fired like Cliff Kingsbury.
I think he'll get fired
And
next
then
year.
he'll go faint or vape and pass out high as hell.
I think he'll get fired next year.
Do you think he gets a fine for that?
What I don't understand is that
in the rule book, like coaches can't smoke weed while calling
it's a stadium
plays?
policy.
No weed in the stadium.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it legal in Florida?
I don't think
no.
weed's legal in
He
Florida.
was in New York. It's
Yeah,
legal.
yeah.
It's legal in New York City.
Is
think.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know if
smells
it is in
like weed
upstate New
everywhere.
York though.
I don't know. They should.
It's like a different world up
I
there.
feel like he was.
There's no way that the NFL will allow it. I can't believe he didn't get fined or something like that for it. Maybe he will, and they just won't say it.
I don't know. I wish I had frickin' service in this damn dungeon.
Damn dungeon! It's a door right there outside.
It's the middle of the building.
Yeah.
This is where you'd be in a tornado.
So what do you think about? What do you think now about the NFL playoffs? Like, who's going to the Super Bowl? Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Man, this is tough. I don't think the Bills are gonna make it because their defense. I think their defense is gonna. Like they
I thought
just
you were.
can't-
Didn't you? It wasn't
don't-
last week you were saying the Bills, Bills and Eagles.
And then I just don't think so. I think the Eagles could potentially lose. I think the 49ers look pretty tough, man.
I think the 49ers. I think it's 49ers Chiefs.
It's gonna be a good. That would be a good one because I think that would be more like that would be something that nobody really. Expected,
That would be a good
especially
game.
With Purdy,
That'd be a good game.
freaking Mr. Irrelevant. Now that's a story.
Yeah, 'cause I think the Bengals are going to beat the Bills, and then the Chiefs will
The
beat
Bengals
the Bengals.
beat the Bills. I think.
I think the Giants might beat the Eagles.
Man, running game. Danny Dimes looked pretty damn good.
Well, here's the thing, though,
Daniel
right?
Jones.
Here's the thing. So everybody's on the Daniel Jones bandwagon right now, right? Everybody. That he should be a franchise quarterback and all that.
I mean, you should keep him there.
Okay,
If
but
you can
last
get him
year,
for a
what?
discount.
But last year, what was it? Everybody wanted to get rid of Daniel Jones, right?
It's the coaching.
Yeah, but who was the coach?
Your freaking boy.
Who?
Joe
Joe
Judge?
Judge? Yeah, my boy.
There's your boy.
Yeah, definitely yours. You played on special teams for him.
I know.
Yeah. So, but everybody was all off of Daniel Jones. He's terrible. He can't be a quarterback. Blah 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 blah. You take Joe Judge away from him, right? You put a good coordinator with him in Dable, and he has this renaissance, right? He looks like one of the best quarterbacks in the playoffs right now. You don't think the same could happen for Mac Jones?
He doesn't have the. Daniel Jones is fast now.
Daniel Jones isn't as accurate though.
You know, Captain Insano was watching that game. He goes, "Now that's a quarterback. 6'5".
I think he's
runs
bigger
a
than that.
4.6, like
Yeah.
fast as shit. The dude's fast.
He can't really throw that well though.
He can throw well enough.
Well enough.
He's got a stronger arm than Mac Jones.
Okay, but he's not as accurate. He's got a stronger arm than Tom Brady.
All right, let's see what these earnings were.
What
Tom
earnings?
Brady career earnings, probably just shocking. Who's calling me from Nantucket?
You want to see Tom Brady career earnings.
It's 350 or something.
333.
What did he make in 2020? $25.
And when you say in 2020? By the way, he only made $15 million this year. By the way,
Yeah,
1 year, $15 million.
No, but he had a bonus.
No, I'm just looking at his thing.
Signing. He signed his contract. They did crazy things. Like they pushed his contract out to 24 or something.
That's what the salary cap.
Yeah.
In 2020, cash he got $28.3 million.
Yeah.
2019 with the Patriots, he got $23 million.
Yeah. They offered him 15.
18 he got 15, 17 he got 15, 16 he got 14, 15 he got 13, 14 he got 19, 13 got 13, 12 got 12, 11 got 19.7, 2010 16.5, 2009 $8 million, 2008 $8 million, 2007 12.5, 2006 14, 2005 12, 2004 6, 2003 9, 2002 3.8, 2001 372,000.
That's when he had a fat face and chuckle teeth. Now he looks like
How much plastic surgery do you think he's had?
Nip Tuck. Total guarantee $15 million. They do like some crazy stuff. Roster bonus, no tag clause. 2023 to 26 years automatically void. I don't get all that.
It's because then you can push the money out in the cap if you have
Push it
voidable
down the
years.
road.
Yeah. So like you really sign a longer contract, but they're voided out years, so you can extend the money out on the cap, so it doesn't hit that year. It's just moving all the cap around. So it wasn't about the money. I don't care what you say, it wasn't about the money. So, but again, where are you at with the Patriots? Who would Ninko like to see as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots?
I don't freaking know. I don't even know what the young talent in the league is. Like, who's an up and coming offensive coordinator?
I think Nick Caley.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. You think they're going to hire Nick Caley and then?
Why are they
push Matty
interviewing him though?
upstairs?
Oh, Matty's not.
No, he's going to go up and be like Ernie Adams. He's going to tell
Yeah.
Bill like when to throw the challenge flag.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Joe Judge is gonna go to special teams.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be the natural progression. I think they're going to make a good run at Billy O. If it's Billy O, I honestly don't know.
But if it's Billy O, what does the team like? Is the team better or worse next year?
Better with Billy O.
Okay. And they were one game away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, but the league sucks.
Okay. Is the
So
league
maybe
gonna
you'll
get
make it
better
in the
next year?
playoffs. Yeah, if you sign Billy O, you'll be in the playoffs.
Okay. If you get a number one wide receiver and Billy O, what happens then You can compete?
Competing with
for the Super Bowl?
no,
Yeah.
no.
With the defense the way it is,
They'll be competing for a chance to get to the AFC Championship game. They'd have to play like Cincinnati. I don't think that gets them over the hump with Cincinnati. Or shoot, you think if you faced right now the Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals with a number one wide receiver
And Billy O?
yeah,
you
like
almost
right now
you just
they have a
you-
lot. They have to.
you
address-
almost beat the
Would you
Bengals.
rather an offensive lineman or a receiver? Because I don't know if you can do both.
Well, you have to trade for a number one wide receiver and draft a tackle.
You think a rookie tackle would be like the instant?
There are some of the
They
better
did that.
tackles
Didn't
out
they
there.
do that a few years ago, with Wynn,
Yeah, and they were
and
fine.
it didn't work.
What are you talking about? Didn't work. They went to the Super Bowl.
Let's give Tom Brady as your quarterback.
Okay, but you can.
You don't have Tom Brady as your quarterback anymore.
But the tackles they're talking about
Do
now,
you know how much easier everything is when you have a great quarterback? I'm not talking good, like great.
or if you have a great offensive line, what does it make a quarterback?
A
great wide receiver?
A great quarterback helps an offensive line. An offensive line can, like, if you don't have a really good quarterback, you could have the best offensive line in the history of football. Doesn't matter.
But you don't think with Mac Jones having a good offensive line, a good coach, and a real number one wide receiver that he wouldn't be better than his rookie year?
Yeah,
But his rookie year was good enough to go to the playoffs.
and get their ass beat.
Okay, but
So
I'm saying it's going to be better than his rookie year.
Yeah, so he could get to a second game in the playoffs.
He almost beat the Bengals with Matt Patricia as his offensive coordinator.
They took the foot off the gas in that game.
Stop.
I can watch the tape.
At the 5-yard line.
They
All you do is
took
hold the
foot off
ball.
gas.
Hold
They
the
took
ball.
foot off the gas.
No. If they didn't let up 2 kickoff returns to the Buffalo Bills, they could have beat them. You knew it.
And if I would have,
You were panicking in a sense because you were like, "Holy shit, they actually look pretty good now."
and if 6 months ago I put $200,000 in eggs, I would have $1 million right now.
You see that guy, by the way? We're talking about betting that bet at halftime.
Why would you do that bet
On the Chargers,
11 million something?
$1 million to win $14,000.
Why would you do that? Or $1 million?
I mean, what's the odds of you not winning that bet?
but it's $14,000.
It's still what's the odds of you not winning that bet? It's 14.
Degenerate gambler. They need
It's
to
$14,000 for free.
Give that guy some help.
Who? Oh,
The
that
guy that
yeah.
bet $1 million.
I don't know. It's actually kind of a smart bet.
What?
What the fuck are the odds of losing that game?
If you have $1 million to put on a bet, you can easily figure out how to make $11,000.
No, because the odds get worse as you're trying to make more money for yourself. It's all odds. It's math.
So he was just like, oh, I can make a quick.
14 grand.
And he
Yeah,
lost
because
$1 million.
what are the odds of them losing that game?
You'd be better off just getting up a little bit earlier and going to work and making that 14 grand a different way. I wouldn't put that. You would say, oh, that's a good bet.
It was a good bet. I wouldn't have done it, but it's a good bet.
It's not. What's the percent? The returns aren't enough.
But you're saying the returns aren't enough, but like the odds stacked against the people you're betting against are
What do you
bad
think his day was
because
like
it's
the next
27
day?
to nothing.
What do you think his night was like?
Oh, he must have been pissed. I mean, imagine watching that though. It's like, okay, touchdown, okay, whatever. Oh
When
no,
you
another
place
one.
a bet like that, does that take the money out, or like when you lose, it takes the money out? Like when you place the bet, is
The
the
money comes
funds
out.
gone?
Yeah, you got to give
During
it.
the event,
Yeah,
and then when you win,
you get it back. Yeah,
I'm not a gambler, so I don't know.
yeah.
I know you're more experienced.
Unless you go to like a, like you're using like a random bookie that might not collect the money then.
Yeah, you got it.
But $1 million
Take
bet
your
like that,
fucking
they're
legs
going
out.
to take the $1 million.
Give me that fucking million. You
Yeah.
fucking be walking with a limp.
I just can't. I mean, that may have been worse than the 28-3 Super Bowl comeback.
No, I mean I was a part of it, so I think that was the best comeback of all time. But they fired the OC, but that's the reason you lost. Was the offensive coordinator, the quarterback coach? Now that's the reason you lost. Those are the two
No,
guys.
it's definitely Staley.
Yeah, fire his ass too.
They're not going to fire him.
I know.
They actually.
I wrote. Somebody reported like the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach have been fired, and I said, "Oh, now that's the reason why they lost." Ridiculous.
the
Scapegoats.
what I've been told with it is that
That's Lombardi's son. You're really gonna fire Lombardi, the trophy that's named after?
Lombardi's sons get fired all the time. It's like a Lombardi fired every year. It seems like. But the ownership loves Brandon Staley.
And they do.
Loves him. They
KV
They
says he
openly
likes
talk
Staley.
about it.
He says he likes him.
Not anymore.
KV could have easily ended that game. Hit him right in the freaking hands.
Yeah.
Could have ended that game.
Can't say that though. I mean,
Yeah, you can. If he would have caught it, the game's over. They win.
yeah.
And the quarterback coach has a job. How do you feel now, KV? And the OC can put his kids through school. How do you feel, KV? All you had to do was catch the ball, man. Just put the hands on it, but squeeze it. But nope. Drop.
How many interceptions have you dropped?
Oh, a bunch. One hit me in the head once. Tip pass was straight up in the air, and I looked up and I was like, "Oh, I got it!" And it just
Hit you in the face?
hit me in the face mask. Yep. I said, "Fuck, son of a bitch."
Was that tough going back to the sidelines?
No, it wasn't as bad as Dev's. Hey, center field pop fly, bong, top of the face mask. That's when you know you're old. You know, like when you do that old man wiggle, and you're like, "Arr!" And the ball hits you on the head, just like, bing, ah. And you're looking around. What happened? What happened?
You got to send this to Dev.
And then all the
DJ.
young kids are like, "Yo, bro, ball hit you in the face, man. Can't say the sun was in your eyes. That was straight up center field pop fly."
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one. That means
Nobody around.
That means you've taken too many hits to the head. That's like a boxer when they're standing there and they're like, "Oh shit, this guy's he just hit me."
How much shit do you think Jason gave him for that?
A lot.
It was probably bad.
Oh yeah, he probably called him. He probably had a text. The text was probably on his phone.
What did he get, man?
When he
He
walked
got
and
it for
looked
the
at his
game?
phone. He probably had a lot, but that was probably
Yeah.
his brother. Like, "Yo, how the hell did you miss that?"
Yeah.
Laughing.
That was a bad one.
Laugh, cry face. And I don't even know. You can ask Deb. But cry, I'd say like, "Yo, bro, cry face, cry face."
That was a tough one. Did you see the
Let's do us all. This happens.
Did you see that the it was like the World Series slap off thing or whatever was
Oh, that
in
guy's Face?
Romania? Yeah, his face blew up.
Oh God.
I'll send this to TJ.
His
so he
face
can put
was
it up.
blown up before.
Yeah, I know, but
His
then it got
face was
worse.
swollen, and then as he's going like, his face just.
And he won.
That guy won.
That guy's the one. You know it. But
He
here,
won $5,000.
yeah, $5,000. That's what they win.
And your brain's mush.
You get fucking slapped
I
for
think
hours.
football players have it rough. Hey, what'd you do for a living? Huh?
I just-
As a slap boxer and won $15,000. And what do you do now? Huh? I was a slap boxer and won $15,000. What do you do now? Huh? I was a slap boxer. I won $15,000.
Look at that fucking face.
Oh, God damn.
I said that to you on Instagram.
Now,
TJ.
what about their union? What about their rights as slap boxers?
Yeah.
Like, what are
See,
the...
he won it.
Oh, my God.
His fucking face. Oh, $5,000.
These guys are... you couldn't... First
He
of
looked
all,
like fucking Harvey Dent.
First of
Two-Face.
all, there ain't no way you're slapping me. Like, who the hell can just stand there and take a slap like that?
If first place gets $5,000, what does second place get?
Nothing. $500 and a gift card to freaking IHOP.
It's in Romania.
Or whatever they have for McDonald's, probably in Romania for sure. Big Mac coupon. Go get a Big Mac.
That was just I've never seen somebody's face like that. Have you?
No.
I mean, in boxing, people's faces don't get like that.
Oh.
Surprised they let you go on. Like in boxing, it'd be called.
Well, they hold
Your
their
faces.
hands behind their back, and then they hold something, and if they like... Dude, it's... TBS has it on. Like... I mean, Dana White...
He's like investing in it, isn't he?
Yeah, he started a slap boxing league
Yeah.
and then went on vacation.
Yeah,
That wasn't a good look.
He was practicing.
Jeez, bad deal there. They had like... it's just... I don't know why. I don't like... As a society, I mean, I just don't want to watch it. Like, I don't... It's like... There's no skill.
But everybody wants to watch it.
There's no skill involved. You're getting slapped and falling, knocked out. What's the skill?
Yeah, you have to put like shit in your ear so you don't like go like blow your eardrum out.
No, thank you.
I just think it's hilarious when the guys miss and they like hit you like in like the nose or they hit you in the side of the freaking ear and they hit you in the back of the head.
Well, because then you gotta like they should have your eyes closed. You should have to close your eyes because if you see it coming, you're gonna tense up a little bit.
I mean, how many concussions would that be though? Like during
every time
like
you get slapped, it's a concussion.
Yeah.
Your fucking head is rotating.
Yeah, it's like
and you're getting knocked out, and you're like, they stand you up, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm good.
I need $5,000. Whack.
I mean, for $5,000, couldn't you just? Isn't there a guy? There's a guy in Vegas that sits there and on the Vegas Strip or Old Vegas or whatever, and he holds a sign up and says, "You can kick me in the nuts as hard as you want for like $20." He probably makes more money.
Yeah. I would assume. I think you're killing me in my picks, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I try to go against the grain. I think it's over with by now.
Technically, it's not. DJ was looking at it. If you include the Pro Bowl,
Flag football, fuck that, pussies. Flag football.
I mean, what
are they doing?
What's up with you though in your picks?
I'm trying to win, man. Sometimes you got to go big. You got to go different.
You went with the picks you wanted.
Yeah. Who'd I go with? Chargers? You went with the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but Chargers
Tampa.
lost.
Did you go with Tampa?
No, I went Dallas.
Damn it. How about Buffalo? You went Buffalo.
We both went Buffalo.
And then 49ers. We went 49ers.
Yeah. You got me on the Giants, I think.
Yeah, Giants.
You
I went
took
Giants. You went Vikings.
Yeah. Which, again, that was another game that the
So
Vikings
we're
should have won.
even, basically, after that one. So you're still up 6, I think.
Yeah.
Still up 6.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick this weekend coming up.
All right.
I got to go to New York.
All right, so first game is going to be Saturday, 4:30 p.m. is going to be Jaguars at the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I told you to go in the Super Bowl. Giants at the Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
I'll go Giants in that game.
Okay.
Just for you.
Okay.
Bengals at the Bills.
I'm going Bengals.
I'm also going Bengals. Cowboys at the 49ers.
49ers.
I told you all that up front, though.
Yeah.
So we got one that's opposite, right?
Yep. That's
so you can pick. You can get to 5.
Yeah, that's it.
If we put like wait the Pro Bowl at 5 or something like that.
It's over with. I'm conceding. I've lost this year. I've lost.
You were so confident all year.
I know. I thought the football player mind would do anything, but it doesn't. It's damaged. It's a damaged mind.
That's you gonna blame it on?
Yep. A lot of people do.
Right.
It's like
we had a couple comments. I was trying to go through them. Does Gronk go to the Raiders with Brady?
No.
I don't think so either. Because wouldn't you rather Waller anyway?
Yeah.
At this point in the career. Please tell TB12 to retire.
He won't listen. He's gonna do what he wants.
He should retire,
He's a
though.
grown man.
Should retire.
Yeah, 46. Ugh.
If they do a reunion tour, I think they're talking about Brady coming back to the Patriots. Then I think Ninko needs to come back too.
No,
Probably get more sacks than Judon.
I'd look like the guy in the slap boxing league. I'd look fucked up. I don't want to do that shit.
Do that for $5,000
Yeah,
too.
no, I'm good.
Give you a veterans minimum deal.
I'm good. I enjoy my life. Might move to Florida, sell some umbrellas. I might do chairs and umbrellas.
Is TB12 coming to New England?
No,
And we also have the best odds for Lamar Jackson.
no,
Yeah, I don't get it either.
not happening. Lamar's not coming.
Who
here.
would you rather take, though? TB12 or Lamar Jackson?
TB12?
I'd say Lamar Jackson if you were just, at this point in their careers.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't
Lamar's
go
got
either.
A PCL injury. He might not ever be the same.
I wouldn't go either. I think he's milking that injury.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Why does Rob call his dad Insano?
Because he's insane. He used to do pain treatments on me. He used to, time for your shot, like a little bit of like a sharp object, think about like a golf tee. He'd be like, time for your shot, and he would stick it like in your arm, like not in you, but like where you'd be like, ah,
With what, a golf tee?
yeah, like anything sharp, but not like obviously it won't puncture you, but you would
Dremel
do
your
some
nails?
treatments, pain treatments. You do snowstorms, so like thumbs in your eyeballs and push them in, so you'd see like it looked like snow. He twists my ear,
Did you do any of that to your kids?
Yeah, I do it all to Everett. Screams. Everett and Wyatt.
So he'll be calling you Captain Insano then?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Do your kids call him Captain Insano at all?
No. They will eventually, though. Papa.
You pretty sure of it?
Papa.
Papa Insano?
Papa Insano. Yeah, my dad's
Did he bring
nuts.
Betty this time he came up?
No, that's why they're coming next time with Betty.
What'd
My
they do with
mom
Betty
and
then?
Dad. My mom stayed back.
Oh, just your dad came?
Yeah, my dad just came. My sister, too, was here.
Oh, okay.
So they're on the way home.
Are they driving?
No, they're flying.
I thought he only
My
drove.
sister works for
Drove.
Southwest, so she gets hookups.
Oh, I thought he only drove.
They will drive, but
Oh,
he likes-
because you only drive.
I liked. Well, I'd take the whole family with the dog and everything. I'm not PJ in it. That's your style.
I don't take a PJ. I just take a regular plane.
I don't want to. I have a dog.
Why do you take the dog? You board the dog.
I don't know because we're there for like 4 weeks sometimes.
Yeah, no. 2 months.
2 months in the pandemic. I helped move a freaking.
I thought you were going on vacation soon. Are you
Yeah,
going
we're
to
going to Marco Island.
Yeah. What are you going to do with Brody then?
I don't know. I got to figure it out. Who wants to watch Brody? He's awesome. He's a good dog.
You probably get a lot of takers.
Yeah, probably. He's a good boy.
Well, you just bored him.
I probably will, but he's not fixed yet. I don't know if they'll take him.
Yeah.
Will they?
Yeah, a lot of places will.
All right.
But it only has one though.
He only has one ball.
It's only 50% chance.
Yeah. They
You got the discount.
They got to take the other one out.
So when are you going to Marco Island?
Winter break. 15th,
Next month?
17th.
February?
Yeah. I
don't
love
think-
Marco. We stay at like can't remember. Not JW. There's a place down the way. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere winter break.
It's like bloated. Like people are packed,
My wife
look,
booked a long ass trip in August.
Nice. Well,
It's a 30-hour flight.
oh. Ew. That hurts.
Yeah.
You better do some freaking jumping jacks in the hall or something.
I was just gonna ask Russell Wilson what to do.
Do some high knees.
High knees down the aisles. Scream
Let's
out, run or
go.
pass. People were upset at us
Let's
too, by the way.
ride. No,
There was
let's
some
ride.
comments in there that like, how could you make fun of Russell Wilson for carrying or something like that?
What?
There was a comment on one of the
Corny.
videos.
Corny. He's a cornball.
I actually got to find that because I
Let's
meant to
ride.
bring that up. Let's see.
Broncos Nation, let's ride. Come on.
Where is it?
How do you feel about this season? Well, man, I just I feel like my teammates and myself, we just work really hard, and I've been up in my office by myself, really just working hard and putting in time, and I think next year with the proper amount of work, we'll be good. No, dude, bad way.
Shaming a guy for being enthusiastic is hilarious.
Enthusiastic.
That's what you call
When
it.
you play in the NFL, and if you ain't producing, they don't give a shit how enthusiastic you are. Your ass better perform, especially if you're making $200+ million. Your ass better be out there making plays, helping me win, because you only have so many bites of the apple until your ass is sitting on a sideline or watching football because you can't play anymore. So if I was on Russell's team, I'd say, I don't give a shit about how rah-rah you are. I don't give a shit on how great of a teammate you think you are. Go score a touchdown, throw a touchdown, take care of the football, scramble, do everything you used to do. Help me win a football game. Because guess what? This let's ride shit doesn't do anything. Go win. That's it. It's a production league. If you don't win, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Cut the shit.
Cut it.
He's going back now
Back where?
to the Rams. Oh, sorry, McVay. I was jumping on something
yeah,
else.
McVay. Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. Do you think that
He looked at what happened with Cliff. He's like, I'll just go back, get fired, and go hang out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure we talked about it last week. I'm pretty sure if you retire, you don't get the money.
You don't. So he was probably like,
He's gonna go
his
back.
agent was probably like, hey,
Just
you're making like $10 million this year, so if you want to retire,
you just go back, fuck it
just
up a
go
little
back,
bit more.
suck again, they'll fire you.
Yeah.
Then you'll go be an OC somewhere. You can take a year off.
We have a new starting
Have
quarterback.
a kid, like enjoy your family, have a kid, be home every day, then go back to it and pull like $5 million from somebody, and then get a guaranteed contract, and you'll still get you'll double dip. You'll make $15 million a year. You're loaded. You're set.
Somebody was telling me the other day, and I didn't realize it, but I think it's correct. You know, Stafford is supposed to make some shit ton of money next year.
Yeah,
It's like 50 million, 49 million or something like that.
probably guaranteed too, right?
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then in 2024, it starts to not get guaranteed because it's like a $31 million base salary or something like that.
I think he's done it. I think he had a concussion bad.
No, it was spine.
Oh, spine.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Spinal contusion or something like that.
Spinal.
He's only 34 years
I hurt
old.
my back.
He's only 34, 35 years
Spinal.
old. I mean, imagine that though. You're a team and you got so his dead cap money hit if they cut him would be $68 million. So they can't cut him.
That's not fun. That's a.
Maybe McVay's going back because maybe Stafford told him he's going to retire.
Excuse me. Could I get some lube with that, please? Because that hurts.
Yeah. Because you know the NFL wouldn't pay him any disability on that probably.
No.
Made too much money.
All right. I think that's a wrap on this episode. Ninko's got to go get the little ones.
Oh, before you go to the train?
Mm-hmm. That's my job.
Before the train?
For New York City.
Yeah. What time are you going on the train?
3. I leave at like 3.
You have to leave your house at 3?
I leave my house at 3.
Okay.
So.
Get your little wine and everything?
Huh?
Get your little glass of wine for the train?
I'm cutting it on the alcohol.
Oh.
Just some double IPAs. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right.
But we'll see you guys next week. Check us out at danandninko.com, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us on YouTube.
Peanut Butter
We'll
Solution.
see you guys next
Check it
week.
out. Peanut Butter Solution. Check it out.
Jesus